My name is Afrika. I'm Mhlophe, one of the faculty members of Wilberforce Academy. Well, it is to equip people in various fields and various backgrounds in the Christian faith to deal with contentious issues and contemporary issues, to have a mind that is able to grasp and battle well in the worldview battle that we are facing, and to unpack what ordinarily would be difficult concepts and simplify them for everyday engagement. Yes, for every believer. But primarily people were concerned about issues that sound philosophical and sound complex, but are everyday engagements and contentions that happen with people regarding Christian faith, whether it's the reliability of the Bible, whether issues of ethics and morals, whether euthanasia, abortion, issues of race, equality, justice, just a number of myriad of issues that we're facing today. So what the Academy does is help people to engage with other people within their streams and fields and with the general community of believers to have some grasp and handles on those issues. It's intentionality. The conference is set up not just as a speaking place, but as an equipping place. I think there's important distinction there. There's vocational groups that will then grapple with things as well along their vocational challenges and unique aspects. So it then has plenary sessions where some people deliver certain positions and papers and certain wisdom in certain areas, and then there's unpacked in different vocational groups in terms of application. And so that's that these are complex issues that people by themselves don't know how to unpack. So we bring the faculty, we bring the different aspects in this subject into one space to help equip people instead of yourself alone grappling with these things in your own corner without knowing where to go, where to get resources and how to deal with these issues. First of all, it's informational, then it moves to transformational. So the first thing is just awareness. So some people are not aware of what we're talking about. And for instance, the concept worldview, it sounds very much a pie in the sky kind of philosophy until it's unpacked. Because worldview, we don't discuss it much, but we live it every day. So in the practical application of worldview, so we're not dealing with behaviors, we're dealing with an end result of worldview. So sometimes we may be looking at a behavior and be worried about a certain behavior that is abnormality or is an issue that we think shouldn't be happening in society, but without searching the underpinning worldviews that drive that behavior. So it brings awareness, so we know, okay, this kind of thinking or theological framework has this foundation in terms of worldview. Equipping is important. And then the way of how to address that in terms of rational engagement, but also practical application. So it deals with legal issues. So you're dealing with ethical issues, illegal issues. You are in a space where you are being threatened legally to conform to certain belief system or certain ways of thinking contrary to your conscience and your faith. So it equips you as well legally. So what people have come out with there is awareness, is strength, confidence, boldness, courage, and the sense I'm not alone. The sense that, okay, there are other people which facing the same. Doctors would be encouraged, nurses would be encouraged, teachers would be encouraged. Oh, I'm not alone in my school facing these issues of religious pluralism, cultural pluralism, and where I'm at. So they feel like, okay, and there are ways of handling this, but in a community of people who are in the same kind of place where I am. So it equips people, it gives them a camaraderie, it gives people a community, practical tools. So that's, I think, for me, is what people take out of the academy.